Okay guys, so over the last few days I've received more and more of my HSN May 13th craft day haul. I did start ordering the week before and then like day before, a couple days before, and then afterward because they did have free shipping over this last weekend. So I have quite a few things to show you guys. These are the items that are here. I still have tons that are like packaging or on their way. So if anything's still available, I'll link them, you know, possibly, well, in the description box, so possibly embedded in the video, like right down here. It says like shop, or there's like a little shopping bag or something like that. Down in the description box, and you expand it, it'll have a listing at the top. And those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thanks for using them, guys. I really appreciate it. Again, it just, you know, helps keep the channel going, excuse me. And, you know, the pricing is the same if you use it or no. It doesn't cost more, you know, that kind of thing. So it's exactly the same. If you have any coupons, you can use them. You know, if there's a deal going on, it'll be there, you know. So I appreciate it, guys. Oh, I will say, I forgot to show you at the Craftaganza or during this unboxing that it has a little label in the front. But to me, this isn't the front, this is the side, because you're looking at it like this, right? And then the stuff goes in there like this, and you're looking at class 1, class 2, class 3. So why is the little label on the left side? But anyway, I guess because it's thinner when you put it away this way. I don't know. I'll put that to the side for now, though. Thanks for watching that video. It's my most popular video in a while now. And then I tried to see if anybody else is doing an unboxing. I haven't seen one, or like there's no listing other than the demos that were on HSN. So thanks for watching it. Yeah, and then I hear all kinds of different things from you guys, like, oh, it's good, oh, you know, I don't know if the value's there, and all those things. So again, you know, I bought it myself, and I think it is a little overpriced for what's in there, because when you start looking at everything, you're just like, okay, 10 white pieces of cardstock, okay, some 8x8 cardstock, and then maybe 4 or 5 sheets of watercolor paper. I don't know. And then, you know, you're paying for the classes and all that. That's kind of how it goes, like with Anna Griffin. But anyway, I appreciate everyone's feedback, and I love to read it because, you know, that's what we do here. So leave the feedback, and of course I always give what I think whenever I purchase something like that. So, oh, somebody had asked real quick, sorry, the tri-blend markers, they're very much what Crafts Companion kind of went to, and what the nib, I guess, looks like. And it's like a brush nib, guys. Not brush like Sumi E or something like where it's like a brush, but the kind of thing where it kind of bends a little bit as you use it. Let me see. I don't know if you can tell. Hopefully, can you see that's perfect? Then it kind of bends a little bit at the tip. That's the kind of thing. So I really fell in love with these. I loved these guys, but I haven't ordered anymore since I have like my whole collection with the Autoship. So I don't know. And they're still juicy. I haven't used this in I don't even know how long. A year? 2 years? How long has it been since you've seen me using these like on a video, right? A couple years. And you see it's still pretty juicy. Even though the barrel, like, it is a small little area. If you can imagine, there's 3 ink barrels in here, right? So they're not the biggest thing, but I don't know. They're still working real well. So that's always good to see. Okay. Thanks for asking about that. When that was delivered, this was also delivered, and I didn't even see what it was. I just knew in the same big box it was a Craftaganza and then one other thing. So let's see what this is. It's definitely a Crafter's Companion because the way it's packaged. Okay, cool. I ordered quite a few things, guys. Either new things for the craft day. You know, I get the Diamond Press Autoship, even though they sent it for review. I still sign up for it, so that means I have to buy another one on HSN, right, for the Autoship for the envelopes. I shopped the secret sale. I don't know. I guess I was in a shopping mood, but I know a lot of people were like, oh, after crop at home 5 and things, they were just kind of like keeping it minimal or not shopping at all. And I kind of felt the same way. I was like, whew, I am done. But I was in the mood. So there you go. This is a set. I don't recall if these were new or if these were on the sale. So don't take my word for any of that. I mean, I just saw them. I thought they were cute and remind me of the old school things that they used to do with Crafter's Companion. So 3D embossing folder, metal die, and stencil set. And so that's what it looks like. I'll open one just so we can have an idea what it looks like already, because I am curious of this. It feels very thick. And then, of course, I'll do videos. So generally, I follow up with videos on all the different items that I do pick up. It may be right away. It may take a while, because that's just how it goes, guys. Where is my bone folder? Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, guys. Well, I don't know where she went. My trusty bone folder, that white one. So I'm just going to... I don't like breaking this up. Like, I want to open this in a nice way, but you know what? It's just not working for me today. But if you have a bone folder, you can slide it under there. You think I have more than one, and I do. I'm just you know, distracted by where's my one that I always use. That's the one I want, guys. Okay, we have a die. 3D embossing folder, which is beautiful with the roses. It looks like it is, okay, 5.5 inch square. See, I was gonna say 6. So 5.5 inch, a little bit's gone on the edges, so like 5.25, I would say. With this die, so whenever I do this tutorial, I probably would do this first, and then run it through to get the embossing, well, stencil. Whatever it is, but I mean, it is kind of interesting, right? Because this would go with that. This is cut out, so I mean, there's gonna be some fun ways of playing with this, but I have to give it some thought. Yeah, it might be hard to line it up after you cut. I don't know. We'll see. Very interesting. And I will say, just quickly, if you're, you know, you got something like this and you're ready to try it out, Crafters Companion, for whatever reason, when you put your paper in their embossing folders, and this is a 3D embosser, it's gorgeous, the front of your paper, like the paper that you want showing after you've run it through, should be facing you right now, and then you close it. And the logo is on the back. And you would think the logo would be on the front because that's where you... No. So other companies do it differently. They put the logo on the front. Crafters Companion is usually on the back. So if you use this side and put your paper facing up and run it through, you're going to have a deboss. It's going to be concave, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the way you want it. So, well, sometimes I use the deboss side. But just another note, because they've been doing that way forever. Like, as far as I can remember. There's have always been what I consider backwards. Okay, sunflowers. And like daisies. Oh, gerberas. Well, yeah, gerber daisies. There you go. And echinacea, guys. I thought it was sunflowers when I looked at it real quick. But it says echinacea right there on the front. Radiant rose, of course. So those are pretty. This I ordered back in March, you guys. And I just saw it sitting here. And I was like, oh, I might as well haul this too. I don't remember what it was. But I did look at the receipt real quick for the date. Just to see if I need to put it, you know, where I need to put this receipt. And it was from March, and cutting dies flying by. It was very cute. I think it's sold out, or something was weird about this one. Like I couldn't get links for it. Kind of odd, but anyway, it's a die set. It looks just like this. So it has the little words that say like "Let's celebrate." It's really delicate, and then like, you know, these guys. So it's cute. But that's that one. Oh. I just have a couple things sitting around here. For whatever reason, I got a bunch of stuff in, like 10 different items that were sent by themselves. You know, so like this packaging, it has my address and receipt on the outside. And then I got a big box yesterday that had like 15 things in it, or whatever, I don't know, 10 maybe. And they were all in one box. But before that, I got little, seriously, packages like this, you know, by themselves with like a envelope or whatever. Several of those. So this was one of them. It just came in separately, and I think probably because I ordered this one a couple weeks ago, actually. The Ultimate Francesca. So that's why I have this one sitting here. I was waiting for more things to show up. You guys know Francesca's not new, but it is very pretty, and for whatever reason, after Crop at Home 5, I just thought too long on if I was going to buy another box or not. And I was like, it's still a lot of money. If I buy the other one, it's $500. And if I added this other thing, it was like $560. And for the 2 boxes, the Crop at Home 5, that was $300. And then CH4, they had on sale for $200 on the, you know, after the crop sale. And then I added some paper, and then I was just thinking about it for too long because I'm like, that's still $600, you know, even without the tariffs, because she didn't put tariffs on it. And I just kept thinking about it, and then the sale was over, and I'm like, okay, I'm for sure not paying $500 for the one box, and then the other one disappeared, like it's not on the site, so it got taken out of my cart. But I do love Francesca, so I went ahead and got the Ultimate Paper Crafting Collection that I've already unboxed for you guys, showing you, because it's just exactly the same as Crop at Home 5 with the borders and everything is beautiful in here. No dies, it's just paper and stickers and flourishes and all that kind of card bases, inserts, all that stuff. So I'm not going to unbox this because I've already done it several times. But I did get another one just of that. And hopefully some other day, you know, I can get a box again. Oh, I will say there was an email, and I don't know if you guys saw it, from Anna Griffin. She kept saying in a video that she made, and then during Crop at Home 5, that they aren't sure that it's going to be a Create 11. And I was kind of bummed out about that because I did like Create, but also since I missed out on buying the box, I was like, well, if I go to Create 11, she always puts those boxes in the sale, you know? So I was like, but, which is funny because I don't think she put the Create box in this sale. It was only the Crop at Home ones. But anyway, so maybe I have to wait till the next year. I don't know. But she usually would put whatever boxes she has from like her events, she would just put them in the sale, even if it's Create or Crop at Home or whatever. So we'll see what happens. But I saw an email that she says, mark your calendars for November, create 11. So I guess it's happening, which is cool. So that is a good thing. I don't think she said anything about pricing yet. And who knows, but fingers crossed. Okay, let me go get some other stuff because I have a ton of things to show you guys. I honestly have been sitting on my hands this morning because I'm like, can't wrap my mind around showing each and everything because everything's packaged, you know, in their own little package for the most part in that one box. So I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to show these because I have my address on them, but this is like what you would typically find in a box from Anna Griffin in that white envelope she uses, but it has, you know, labels all over it or whatever. Okay, so this is a gentleman's study. I had to look this up because I'm like, it sounds familiar. I probably already have it, but I had the Slimline, if you guys remember, a long time ago, or it was a finishing school box, I think. But I want to say the stuff in there was Slimline. Am I still wrong? I might still be wrong. I might already have these now that I think about it. If I do, maybe I'll destash them because I'm not going to return them. It's going to cost money to return them. The reason I'm saying that is because they sold out. So obviously people wanted them. And so I'll have to check. Because if it is a finishing school, but I remember sometimes when there's a gentleman finishing school, I skipped it. So I did look up. I'm going to say right now, HSN is releasing a bunch of stuff that was Crafter's Companion or even Anna Griffin that was like from a long time ago. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 years ago or maybe even longer. And then they give a slightly different name. So if it looks familiar, check your stuff because the name probably won't find it, but you might be able to find it in a different way. I don't know if you already have it because some of the stuff is, I'm like, oh, I already have that. I already have that. I already have that, you know. Just by remembering the look of it or going back into my own videos or my receipts and all that kind of stuff. This one I didn't find, but then I thought, you know what? I might have this. I know I have for sure the Slimline ones though. So anyway, yeah, they look something like this as far as the inspo. And you have these really cool kind of Art Deco cigar label kind of looking things, right? Dies. Something a little different. I was just like, I'm going to grab them. So that's why I have them here. Let's put these up. Oh my goodness. I'm really looking forward to more, again, stash videos. And I really want to get into my Anna Griffin stuff because I have a ton of dies. Old ones from like Sizzix or whatever. Yeah, was it Sizzix back in the day? Cuttlebug. That kind of thing. I will say, I did a tutorial review for Die Impress and I used one of their old background dies, and of course somebody asked me, please put a link to that background die, and that's kind of why I don't repeat a lot of things, guys, and I know it's a bummer for me personally. Like, I want to show these things, but when there's no link to them, it's really tough, and people really don't want to see it and don't want to hear about it unless they can get it, you know. And I know that from years and years of doing these videos, but at the same time I also like to use the stuff I have. So I'm sorry if things are linked and they're available, I generally will link them. So if you don't see it there, there's a reason for it. You know, that's just how that is. But I'm so sorry. I don't mean to tease people, but you know. Okay, so I ordered the Leanne embellishments, which is very funny because this is not my favorite. I don't care for Leanne too much, but, or Leon, however Anna Griffin pronounced it. I will say, I have a lot of paper, right, from the crop at home. And so in my mind, I need more stickers so I can use the paper, cut it down into like card sizes, and then have more embellishments for it. So that's why I picked up Leanne embellishments, even though, like I said, it's not my favorite. But I love the flowers in here, and I was curious to see if they were doubled. Yes, okay. Are they? Ooh, okay. So for the scrapbook Crop at Home 5, they are flat. It's just the one layer. And I mean, you can always put dimensionals and double them up, right? But like, why would I do that? So I wouldn't do that with those. But these already come doubled up, so that's nice. If you want to undouble them, just, you know, get in there, peel off that 3D sticker, or, yeah, adhesive, and you're good to go. I might do this with these guys, though, because I didn't really know how to use these in the original Leon kit, and I kind of like the way it looks doubled up, at least. It's something different. So these are doubled up, which I love. That's very pretty. And definitely the way I will go with that, I will say, again, they're always kind of thrown in there, just kind of bent a little bit, but that's pretty. Yeah, these are all doubled up. They're just in different packages for some reason. And then your flourishes, which are also doubled up. Is that right? That's interesting. Let me see. Yep, they're double layered. That, see, again, I wouldn't do that because it's two foils and they're so pretty and you're just covering it up, but these came that way already, so I don't mind using that. That's very interesting. Very interesting, because usually flourishes are flat, right? They kind of go in the background. Okay, This is Francesca Embellishments, which of course I need more of those. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I was about to have an avalanche over here. I just stacked a bunch of things so I can get to them. And they started moving, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna destroy this box. And, oh, actually I need to keep that receipt too. But all right, let's open this up. And let's see if these are any different. I'm assuming they are going to be. I know Francesca sold out. Maybe you'll find them on anagriffin.com, but on hsn.com they are not there anymore. Yeah, so these are double layered too. That's really interesting. So doubled up. And so are the flowers, so I'm happy to have that because this is what I'm used to. But again, for scrapbooking, I want them flat. So don't get me wrong, I wasn't complaining about that because to me that makes sense, right? But here for, you know, your cards or whatever, so you're gonna put them on. They are doubled up and they are very pretty. So I'm happy to have that. Very cool. Anna Griffin, oh, cardstock, which I think also sold out. But, you know, I was able to get it, so I'm gonna show it to you guys real quick. Alright. And I've grabbed this again, Gentleman's Study, I don't know. I was feeling manly that day. So we have cardstock and vellum. And so it's cardstock and vellum. And I'll show you real quick. I just love that houndstooth. I believe that's a vellum. And then I remembered I have the finishing school, the one that made like the little suit and all that stuff. And I'm like, I really need more paper that works with that. So that's why I grabbed this. It's single-sided. Look how pretty. A couple of each. This one's more linen. Look. Green kind of, you know, tweed kind of looks. This is the same stuff we've seen in the past in some of the other boxes. Again, for well, yeah, but for scrapbook pages, I just really need something like this that's not just always flowers and butterflies, houndstooth, and then this is vellum here. It's pretty much the same prints, which is really interesting. Look at that. Like it's printed on the side, you know. Otherwise, it'd be blue all the way through, so it's pretty cool. And so I did grab some of that, and like I said, it is now sold out. And then what is this one? Since they were all just kind of on their own. I think there's a Crafter's Companion one, yeah. It sure is. Hold on. It's funny how you can tell just from looking at the box who it might be from. I am so sorry about that sound. I'll be right back. Okay. Are you guys also in that time frame where every other day your kid has something going at school? Oh my goodness, right now. I can't even think. Like, and I'm sending emails to my husband. He has a new job, still at Camp Pendleton, but like a new, whatever they call it, MOS. MOS, is that? No. Is that what they call it? Who knows? A position, right? And so, like I said, I'm not the best military wife, guys. I don't know anything. Someone just got here. Speaking of which, my door opened and I was like, what? It was my son. I don't know why he came by at lunchtime. He said he forgot something, sweater, because it's cold in the office he works at. So that gave me a little bit of a heart attack. All right. So anyway, I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to give it a break because he's still here and he's just going to head back to work in a little bit. But Trick or Treat Luxury Fold Acetate. This I did pick up in the clearance sale, or, you know, the secret sale, or Craft Happy when you type that in. This was there. And yeah, just for Halloween time. Coming up faster than we think, guys. Along with everything else at the end of the school year. I'm just like, oh my gosh. We have a concert and school walkthrough and pool party at the school, like, you know, for the school and things like that. And they want, obviously, volunteers. So it's just a lot going on. Promotion for Miranda, right? She's leaving 5th grade, going to 6th. But anyhow, Doran has all these concert things. I don't know. Banquets and stuff like this for the end of the year. But, you know, anyway, really cute little paper there. Obviously, it's 12-inch square and, you know, cool stuff. Okay, but I did get this a few different times, so there'll be more acetate type papers. Not this one, but like a different pattern. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I just, you know, went into that big box that was delivered, and there's quite a few things in here. Quite a few items. What is this? Oh, okay. So this is stamps for, not stamps for life. Oh my gosh. Not stamps for life, stamps of life. I'm totally out of it right now. Stamps by me, guys. Oh look, I thought it was like a glitter paste when I first saw it, but it's just some really pretty you know, large kind of glitter, like a basic glitter, right? There's ultra fine and fine, those kinds of things. This is like your basic old school glitter with a holographic look to it. And oh yeah, this is the koi pond one. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it right now. It says dewdrop, I don't know. Really pretty. Again, they also have acrylic stamps. Big guy on that one, so it's more of a focal point. I believe there is, yeah, it's not, well, yes, a die, there you go, for the big guy, and then for the rose. Kind of interesting. Usually a lot of times when something like this you see like more of like a water type flower, but anyhow, bubbles, calm as strength, quiet mind, peaceful soul, scales of beauty, things like this. A beautiful paper pack, which I'll unbox or you know, open it up whenever I do the actual tutorial, because right now I'm not going to go through each and every page of that. The word love with the background piece, and then like this cool little kind of cutout pond looking kind of thing. All right, so that is that. Oh, this one, I think most of these things were in like the sales section at the time. The little clearance, you know, secret sale. So, oh, ew. Do you guys see that? There's a hair on that, and it's already been opened, it looks like. So this was probably a return? Let's see. I don't know, guys. Well, there it is. Yeah, it looks like somebody definitely used it because it looks like a little bit bent even, you know, so they ran it through a machine. Gross. Well, gross only because there's a hair on there. But anyway, this was an item that was in the clearance there. A lot of times when it's repurposed like this, they usually say that. So I'm surprised. I know one time I bought boots and I showed you guys because I was doing a box. I was like, I have to show these to you because they were totally worn, you know, like at the bottom. And yeah, I guess somebody returned them and they put them right back and sent them back out, you know, and I was like, gross. And the lady at HSN, oh, she's so apologetic. And I was just like, yeah, I just don't want to have to just return them, you know. I wasn't being mean or anything, but she was just very apologetic. Gross. Christmas cheer was this one. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. I'm trying to touch that too much. Okay. And you know, that one was only like $7 or $8, and I guess that's probably why I had that. Like, just get it out of here. I don't know. Gross. Okay, so this kit was interesting. It did say there's 6 pieces. That looks very digital. Is that what it looks like? Do you see how this is printed out? Isn't that weird? It looks like 8-bit type of thing. That is so weird. Even the warm wishes and just a note. That's weird. I don't think it looks like that. Let's open this. Again. Let's just check it out because that is so odd. On this one, everything's printed out nicely. So this one is a set of stencils, I believe, and I guess stamps. So just, again, using your creativity. Yeah, these are acrylic stamps, and yeah, it's not digitized the way it looks on the packaging. That's so weird. Okay, so this one is Floral Creation. It has like poppies, which right now are blooming everywhere. I love that. I was like, I should get some poppies out here. A lot of the neighbors have them, and yeah, they're just coming up. Warm wishes with the little jellies and like a whale and a wave and like a seahorse, things like that. And this one's Nature's Forest with 2 big trees and some sentiments. They'll have some sentiments. And these are masks. So, yeah, so it's a little bit different than a stencil, right? Because a mask, you cover it up and it looks like they did a little spraying or something here on all of them. Butterfly and a leaf, like a fern leaf. So we will try that out. Very interesting. And that one was not used, so that's cool. Like, I don't mind like a used dye. Like, I mean, if something, but that was kind of gross just the way it had like a hair on it. Okay, so let's go with this one. Waterfall dies. Yes, I did pick these up. And no, I don't need them. And, you know, I'll definitely do a tutorial about this. But what I like is that they're more like a 5x7 size. And so that's kind of why I grabbed it. Otherwise, I have other waterfall things. And I think I've shown you guys how to make waterfalls without even dyes, you know. So, in old videos. But we do have that here. With this one, you pull this whole section, I believe, or whatever it is. This thing, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. And it waterfalls, and it was funny because I did see a little bit of the demo, and Anna's kept falling apart. But again, guys, glue. Glue is your best friend. If you're using double-sided tapes, you know, after a while, they do stop doing what they need to do, and that's what happens. If you glue something, unless you really tear it off, oh my gosh, I'm gonna end up hurting something here. Look at this. it's gonna be there. It'll be just fine. But she's just waterfalling and like they're like popping off and I'm like, oh, that's not great. But it's not the waterfall, the dye's fault. It's just, you know, the adhesive you use. Okay. Stamps of Life. I haven't ordered something from them in a while of their stuff. This is from HSN. I used to be a member of the club almost from the first one. I want to say I jumped in at like number 3 or 4 because I subscribed like at an expo. And then I let it keep going and then I realized I wasn't really using them. And we've talked about this. It's all very juvenile looking and I was like, I better not. But this is pretty cool and I just carved into the packaging there. This is Stamps of Life Scalloped Edge Rose Slimline Card Dies. So this guy is big. You are going to need a bigger machine for this because of the width, not just because of the length. A lot of times something's, you know, a little thinner, but it's a longer piece you can, you know, run through twice through your machine. This guy is just over 7 inches, I would say, metal to metal. And in the other direction, like 8 and just over 8.5 inches. So that larger one, right? And then you have a matte layer. You have this pretty inlay one that cuts its own matte layer, but, you know, has the inlay. It has a big You Are Wonderful, and then a flower and a background die for that. So some images here on how you might want to use that, and a little inspo here. So I'll probably just pop this back in there, you know, get rid of this. So very cool. So I did pick up quite a few items actually from them, and they're on their way still. So I don't have a lot to show you, but I did pick up like 3 or 4 different sets of Stamps of Life. What is going on here? I put this stuff here and it's like sliding around for some reason. Okay, a couple other, I'm not going to open this. This is a Diamond Press Happy Mail envelope kit. I will probably destash this because I already have the original set. So I just had to, again, buy it again so I can get into the auto ship. So whenever I do a destash, hopefully sometime soon, because my goodness, I need to destash. That'll work. Oh, and this is an auto ship. So let's look through this. Oh, I kind of like doing auto ships on their own, but oh well. There's an auto ship. So it is from the Mega Watercolor Today Special that Diamond Press did a little while back now, because I think we already had, maybe this is the 4th one. But this one is called Tropical. Let's check it out really quickly. Let's open up the palette. These are so cute. I love having these right here in my little area, and they're just adorable. So the watercolor palette, Tropical, you have your little thing. Of course, when I do my tutorial, I'll do the swatching at that time. But you have red, orange, golden yellow, light green, moss green, olive green shimmer, excuse me, coral glitter, emerald glitter, watermelon shimmer. How cute, and what a cute name for that. Hopefully it's coming out. I don't know. Turquoise, phthalo blue, which is classic, bright purple, and raw sienna. So those are really pretty colors. And again, greens. I love having lots of greens because honestly, when you're coloring like leaves and stuff, a lot of times the greens I have are like bluish or something weird. I want them more green like this. So that's very cool. This one is a metallic watercolor. It says markers. Have you ever realized it says marker or noticed that? That's funny. Again, with that plastic case it comes in. And this one's called Arctic, so I'm assuming the shimmer on it is going to be just more pearly than anything. So we'll see when we get there. Some info on that. Your 2 or 3 stamp sheets. I can't remember. I think there's 3. Look at this big old hibiscus. That's gorgeous. I mean, look at that with the sentiments and things. And then it comes with white and black watercolor paper refills. They're 5x7 sizing. So I'll put that up. I have a few more. Some of them are bigger boxes. I'm like, what was this? In this big box. So we'll see when we get there. I'm not 100% sure what those were. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is going to tip over right here. Another Crafter's Companion set or box. Oh. There we go. Oh, I just, right now, when I took a little break after my son got here, an email came in from Crafter's Companion for their Craftaganza that you can get available on crafterscompanion.com. I don't know if they said it was exclusive to HSN, the Today Special, but that's where I'm seeing it now. You can still get it on HSN, obviously I'll link it, but you know, who knows. Anemone. This one was, I think, on clearance. And I had picked up a rose one, if you guys remember, from Crafter's Companion. And it was like $35 or something. And I was like, I don't know what I was thinking that day. I went ahead and ordered it, even though it was kind of expensive. It does come with their nice inks. I can't, you know, the inks were great, so I can't complain too much there. It says it has photopolymer stamps. Do you guys remember that? I don't remember that on the other one. But 5 stencils, 5 coordinate ink pads, 2 photopolymer stamps, and then you obviously follow through with the thing, and you have this big piece. Actually, I have the project that I worked on right here. This is the rose one I had done. And then I want to say it only came with pinks, and then I just pulled these colors from my own stash for the leaves, because I think that's exactly what happened. So this one does have the green, unless it came with the brown. Did it come with the brown, guys? I thought it was all pink. I don't remember. Or, yeah, what? So yeah, they're showing you here to pull green from your stash, sorry, even though they're showing green ones. It's not included. But it does have mini ink pads. Okay, let me get to those bigger boxes. I just grabbed 2 of them. This is, what is this? Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, you know, I think I ordered some kind of Sizzix box, now that I think about it, or like a bundle. Oh, you know what this is? I know what this is. So in the clearance section they had this, and I was like, you know, I haven't done this in a long time. It's a Vicky Boutine. Is that how you say her name? Like Button? I can't remember if she does Button or Boutine. But anyway, like La Boutine or something. But gel print card kit. And so apparently they had 2 sizes of this. Either 5x7 and A2 or slimline and something. I don't know. But I got this one and it was roughly like 24, 25 bucks. And it's basically a gel plate. And I have other gel plates. So it has a 5x7 gel plate, 12 cards that are 5x7, and then envelopes, stencils, a brayer, which I have 1,000 brayers already, stencils, a pattern comb, the bottles of paint, which again, you can just use acrylic paint, mixing cups, mixing sticks, and stickers. So I'm not sure what the mixing or what we were doing with that, but it does have some little cups, which are really cute. A brayer that I literally have this exact same one, except it says Spectrum Noir. You know how that happens. They all come from China or whatever, and they just put their branding. So this one doesn't say that, but there you go. Some sticks, some cute colors. Again, I love, you know, when something's curated like this. So it's like blue Hawaiian, black licorice, toasted marshmallow, sugar strawberry, vanilla frosting, and lemon sorbet. Card bases again, envelopes, like it said, rub-ons, your gel plate, and then stencils, and a little comb thing. And I had a lot of fun doing stuff like this. I just haven't done it in a while, so I was like, you know what? The pricing was right, and I want to try it out. So I don't know about all of this mixing and stuff, but it is fun to just have kind of like a background. Then I have all those big, like, diamond press stamps. So I don't know if, you know, they'll work together like if I did a background and stamp on it. Haven't done this in a while. It might not receive it very well, but the pricing was good, so I grabbed that. Something to try out for us here. I was gonna say something new for me in this, but gel plate printing, we've been doing that for a long time. Okay, let me cut this one open and I'll be right back. I actually have a little piece of decor here from a long time ago. Let me see if I can get it. Oh my gosh. Whenever I showed doing some of this printing stuff with a piece of actual like canvas paper that I had gotten from Arteza. So I don't know if you can see, it's canvas, but it's comes painted white, which is basically gesso. It's already gessoed. And I did all this background stuff with a gel plate a long time ago. And I just have it hanging here as a cute little piece of art. A little Miranda, a little picture. Okay, so this is obviously the one I showed you right now is smaller. Oh yeah, so this is, sorry, I'm just throwing it to the side with a stack of everything else. The same foil papers, like I said. I think I also got checkered, like a plaid one or something. Anyway, this one's called Pumpkin Spice Season, and it's just, you know, acetate. No, acetate. Well, yeah, it is acetate, but it's very heavy. It says 380 micron construction weight acetate with the pumpkins, and then your buffalo plaid and some words and some cute leaves and things like that. All right, I think there's 2 more boxes in that big box. Okay, there are actually 3 more boxes, and again, okay, so this is Crafts Companion Love Letter paper, which I love. I've been using it recently, and it's funny, one of my subscribers here said, oh, I saw that paper in the clearance section, but then she said she doesn't need it, but then she watched my video on making one of these guys. It was either this little guy or like the this box. She said they're so pretty, so she ordered them again at full price with shipping. So, you know how we are, guys. But this one does come with a 6-inch paper pad and then the 12-inch paper pad, and this paper is so pretty, so I just wanted to grab more of it because I just use it like quite often. And Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't get... I don't know. Oh, so maybe I didn't get the plaid acetate. I did get this. Sheena Crafts Day of the Dead luxury mixed media card, or mixed card, should I say? Not mixed media. Excuse me. I want to say this should be pearlescent, shiny. I don't know. Very old school. I used to get lots of packages like this from... Oh, what? Hold on. Okay, good. I was like, no, this should be... Okay, so this one's not shiny. It is just super thick black card, which is interesting. Shiny gold. And then a matte gold. I wasn't sure about the black paper, but I do need this kind of gold paper, so I wasn't, you know, minding ordering that, along with that heavyweight black cardstock, which is always coming in handy. And this is an Anna Griffin. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. So... HSN sometimes does weird stuff where this one's Astrid, that's fine. Where they put a label on something or they name it and then the pictures don't go with that, but it's something similar, and then you're like, okay, is it this or is it that, you know? And they did that with one of the Diamond Press items, and you guys let me know, and I messaged Diamond Press and they got it fixed, so that was great on the markers. If you selected warm, it showed you the color of the cool ones. If you selected cool, it showed you the color of the warm ones. So then you're like, okay, which one am I actually choosing, right? Is it the image or is it the words? But anyway, this is Astrid and this is fine. This is what it is. Again, a lot of times they'll have better pricing on these during the craft days. And it's a whole Astrid kit that I paid with, you know, with the auto ship, like over $100. And then a lot of times on craft days, they'll have it on sale for super cheap, in my opinion. Sometimes they're on 70 bucks, sometimes 40 bucks, you know, 38, like these crazy numbers they throw out. I did grab this and I realized, oh, I already ordered 2 extra of these at like half the price. So this one that I ordered cost more. And I'm like, why did I don't know what I was thinking, guys. Anyway, I grabbed it. It's here. I'm not going to return it because I'm just not going to return it. But that is a bummer because I was like, what was I thinking? But Astrid's very pretty. And so I need to start making card tutorials with this. That's what I care about, because at the pricing, I like the paper kit, you know? It comes with a scrapbook. That's fine. Especially since I just did Crop at Home 5 and they didn't come with any scrapbooks. So maybe something can coordinate and I'll pop it in here. I don't know. But yeah. That's that, guys, for today. So I hope you're all doing well. Again, I have probably just as many items still left to show up, and we'll go through them then. And hopefully you enjoy my videos. You know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I have a lot of new subscribers recently. And this is how it is, guys. I'm just talking, chatting. We open the thing, we work with it, and that's what I do. I don't normally plan anything, and some people like that. Some people do not like that. Like, they will let me know they do not like that, and that's fine. But that's how it is here. So thanks for watching. I hope you're doing well, having a great day, and ooh, staying cool. We're having a little heat snap out here in San Diego. I'm assuming SoCal. I don't know, but it should be over tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, so soon I'll get to these projects and products and have fun, because even right now I'm look at how cool this is. You know, I'm putting things next to me as I put it away, and I'm like, these flowers look really pretty with this houndstooth, you know? It doesn't have to be a gentleman's card. Like, that looks awesome. Okay, I'll talk to you guys or see you at the next one. Bye now.